This video is part 3 of a 3-part series discussing the 3 concepts that are necessary if you want to win with money and build wealth. Hi everyone, I'm Kenny Simon. Welcome to the Achieve Financial Coaching channel, where we believe in breaking the chains of debt and discussing all things related to personal finance. In this video, we will be discussing the third of 3 concepts that are critical to improving our financial ability and building wealth. Be sure to check out the other 2 videos in the series to get a full understanding of all 3 concepts. I'll be sure to drop a link to those videos in the description. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let's get started. So we've talked about a mental foundation and financial foundation being critical to your ability to build wealth and win with your money. The last concept is to have a growth mentality. The growth mentality is the knowledge required to grow your finances and build wealth. This concept will require stepping beyond the basic behavior and concepts of budgeting and saving. Once you have controlled your debt and you have an emergency fund, you must start doing things to help your money grow. Your money will not grow in a savings account. That's for safety. You have to do some other things to grow your money, and I'll mention 3 things that support a growth mentality. The first thing is to make sure you have retirement accounts. If you work a job, you have access to 401ks, 403bs, 457bs, and other forms of retirement. You cannot afford to not contribute. I hear a lot of people say they can't afford to contribute. You cannot afford to not contribute. Start small and up your percentage every year. Do whatever it takes. If your company matches your contribution, you need to contribute at least up to the percentage they match. Period. No excuses. End of story. If you don't do this, you are literally missing out on free money. If you are a self-employed or person, or you have a small business, there are plans out there for you as well, so no excuses for you either. They have SEP IRAs, solo 401ks, and simple IRAs. We all should be contributing to our retirement. We will need that money one day because Social Insecurity payments on average are only about $1,500 per month. That doesn't even cover the rent in most places. By the way, according to a study conducted on over 10,000 millionaires by Chris Hogan, the Ramsey personality, 8 out of 10 millionaires built their wealth through their workplace retirement funds. Get started today and stop making the excuses. After and only after you have established your retirement accounts, you want to start thinking about investments outside of your retirement account. If you have children, consider a college fund. College is crazy expensive, so a 529 or a college savings account goes a long way to keeping your kid out of debt if they decide to go to college. Start early, just invest a little bit over time, it goes a long way. You should also, to build your own personal investments up, look into investing in the stock market, but do it through mutual funds and exchange traded funds. That's how I invest the majority of my money. It is in mutual funds or exchange traded funds, index funds, things like that. There are many discount brokerage houses or platforms that make signing up easy. Vanguard, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, E-Trade, Robinhood, the list goes on. The point is to find one that you like and get started. Doesn't take as much money to get started as you think. Another thing that is also considered investing, but not along the lines of like the stock market or traditional investing, would be to start a business. A successful business is a great way to build wealth while providing a service and possibly employing others along with that. Start doing some research today if you have paid off all of your consumer debt and you have an emergency fund. What's your path to wealth? Will you do an investment account that you just consistently contribute to? A business? Both? Give it some serious thought. The last thing I'll mention that is critical to a growth mindset is what I call protecting home. Chances are your rent or mortgage payment is the largest payment you have. If you have a home, it's the largest purchase you'll ever make. Because it's the largest expense most people will ever have, you should think deeply about how much you can afford. Can you afford the upkeep of a house? Even if you can afford the mortgage payment, can you afford the upkeep? There is absolutely nothing wrong with renting, by the way. People try to make you feel bad, say you're throwing away money. Not true. Absolutely nothing wrong with renting. Buying a house too soon that you can't afford the upkeep on could be devastating. But if you're going to rent, is the rent too high on that side of town you want to live on? You want to keep your rent or mortgage payment to no more than 25 to 30% of your take-home pay. If you get this wrong, you can wreck your finances big time and spend a lot of time and emotional energy trying to get things cleaned up. So choose wisely. Once you've decided on a place to live, insure it properly. It's worth the peace of mind. It just is. If you rent, rental insurance is crazy cheap, so get it done. And finally, for protecting home, get some life insurance. So if something happened to you, could your family survive if your income is lost? Talk to your family about how much life insurance is necessary. 10 times your annual salary is a good starting point. Well, that will do it for this video. I hope you all walk away from this understanding what it takes to grow your wealth and protect everything you've sacrificed to do it. A growth mentality will allow you to leave a legacy for loved ones and have some fun with your money along the way. If you have watched all 3 videos in this series, you now understand the 3 concepts and how critical they are to a successful financial future. These concepts have helped me develop good money habits, and they aren't difficult concepts to learn if you have decided that your current financial position just isn't working for you anymore. We work too hard to not have anything to show for it beyond material things. Start securing your financial future today. Before we go, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on Facebook. You can achieve much greater things than where you are today if you are willing to put in the work. Conceive it, believe it, and achieve it. I'll see you next time.